Welcome back to Hidden Power. This is a Pokemon podcast, and today we're covering a new rumor from 4chan about the Switch 2 and Pokemon Legends ZA. My name is DustyGogoat. I'm also with the LumiosePost.
Hello.
And SoulSilverArt.
What's up?
We got this rumor right here. Let's get right into it, guys. We've been in a drought. We've been in a Pokemon drought, but the Switch 2 marketing cycle is imminent. Like, I'm so excited. You guys saw the rumored images, right, of the Switch 2?
We
rumored
do.
images.
I gotta tell you, man. Like, I'm excited. No, I'm not taking that away. But like, the Switch 2, I feel like we've heard so many different things over the last 3 years. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
I am numb. You know?
Yeah, but it's real this time. So okay.
Oh yeah, for sure.
All right, so this rumor says, regarding Switch 2 and Pokemon, that's what we care about. I'm a marketing specialist and promotional content creator, which gives me access to material from projects that have not been announced yet. Lately, there's been a lot of activity at Nintendo and the Pokemon Company International, and I've come across...
Joe Merrick right now? Is Joe Merrick the one?
Maybe, man.
Yeah, it's Joe Merrick.
Joe Merrick
finally got
Cerebi.
sick of not being against leaks. He was like, "No, I'm gonna be part of it."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And I've come across some exciting things. Here are the key highlights. All right, get your notepads out, boys. Switch 2 trailer coming in early October, tentatively around the 10th, though this date may change. And I've heard this one. I've heard this from other people. So right off the bat, I'm looking at...
It's so easy to guess.
I'm looking at this as someone just just guessing this based on other information. So I'm not counting that, but we'll wait. We'll see.
Mm-hmm.
Point number 2,
especially because of this date may change.
That's always the thing.
It's going to be October 10th, so if it is the 10th, then I'm right. But if it changes, I'm not wrong.
Yeah, everything I say in this rumor is absolutely correct and a leak, but it could change, but I'm still right. All right. Point number 2, the leaks from China are real, but pertain to an early prototype of the new console. The final version has undergone slight adjustments. We're going to be doing a live stream later, so I kind of want to save my thoughts on the prototype, but I guess I'll share them here.
I mean, they can check out that video on our main channel as well, whenever you put it live.
Absolutely. Without the full discussion, I guess I'll just explain top level what I know about the prototype, and what I've heard. What I've heard is that basically this image, I guess I don't have it up here right in front of me, but the Switch 2 leaked images were basically leaked information that was sold to third-party companies that with the intention of using that information, I guess knowing the proprietary information of the Switch's dimensions to make third-party equipment what's it called, appliances, applications that could be sold on day one,
docks and stuff.
Yeah, exactly. And docks, chargers,
capture cards,
whatever it might be, which actually would be that's incredibly valuable to have a leg up on the competition. So I guess what I'm saying is that the whole idea of this being an early prototype is also not even that ridiculous, because they're not going to have the latest version. They're going to have whenever the information was sourced, right? All right.
That's true.
Pokemon Legends ZA will be a multi-generational game. What? With improved performance on the Switch 2. It was initially planned solely for the Switch first, but the delay of the Switch 2 gave the developers time to port it to the new system with significant upgrades. That's why no gameplay has been shown yet. What do you guys think about that?
I assume no gameplay has been shown yet, because at the time of reveal, we were still over a year from the game's release.
Yeah.
But I think what they mean by multi-generational is they mean across consoles. Like the Switch is one generation, Switch 2 is another.
Okay.
It's playable on both, so it's multi-generational.
So
it is possible.
Could this be playable on the 3DS?
Maybe.
No.
But I would argue that's actually, I'm glad you mentioned that, because I would say Black 2 and White 2 is a multi-generational game, because it's playable on the DS, but then with the Dream Radar, it's the 3DS. You need the 3DS for that, so it's kind of multi-generational. That's
really interesting. Yeah, and it was promoted alongside the 3DS in a lot of ways.
Yeah,
it was like, hey, buy this game, you can get it, but buy our new system to play it.
I don't think I ever played Black 2 and White 2 on the DS. I'm pretty sure I played it on the 3DS.
What's crazy is it looks better on a DS. It does. DS games don't look as good on 3DSs. Yeah.
I mean, I was a kid. I didn't pay attention.
No, I didn't notice it.
Charmander,
No, it is a real. The pixels are sharper on the DS because that's the native hardware. It's worth taking a look at. I don't know. I play a lot of DS games on my DSi, and it does make a difference versus the
obligatory
2DS.
Ports mentioned. Keep going.
Yeah, which is why we need to get them on the Switch. All right. The first trailer for Legend ZA will be revealed shortly after the Switch 2 announcement. Okay, this is like baby food. This is like baby prediction.
Yeah.
This is Gerber, man.
So far, I'm sleeping.
We need to make that our thing now. Is when something's baby food, we need to go. This is straight Gerber, and just
a
keep
little
going.
baby of Swaddle.
Straight Gerber, baby. What we need? I'll buy one and just like have it. Just.
But it's like
everybody just raise up your you know how people do a shot and something happens, we all do a scoop of baby food.
Oh, I'm not eating it, but
I'll eat it, dude. It's just it's just peas.
I'll do applesauce.
Carrots.
Applesauce.
Applesauce is so good. All right. The first trail. Okay, hold on. Here's another point. More Nintendo games are being ported to Switch 2, similar to what happened with Breath of the Wild. However, this time the difference in performance on the new console will be far more noticeable. This is interesting to me because I think
this is what you're inspired by. You like.
I am inspired by this, and they're talking about Switch games being ported, right? It just says more Nintendo games.
Was Breath of the Wild not for the Switch?
No, Breath of the Wild was for the Wii U and Switch. A lot of Zelda games are kind of that multi-generational game. A lot of Zelda... Twilight Princess was on Wii. No, Twilight Princess was on GameCube, and that's what I had, but it was also on the Wii. And
I had no idea that Breath of the Wild was a Wii U game. That's so funny.
Because
it was marketed with the Switch, right?
Well, I think it basically took so long to come out that they were like, let's make this game available to people with the current console and reward them for... It's just like a way to like make more sales. It's like if like millions of people have one console and then you come out with a brand new console and you only target that brand new audience and there's not even like a million units, how is your game going to be successful? So you kind of want to market it to both and have it available to both markets.
Mm-hmm. That makes sense. Okay.
But I guess I like this. This makes total sense to me because this is I feel like a huge part of the Switch's success was the fact that they ported so many Wii U games, and some of that was basically people who never had a Wii U, like me.
Yeah,
being able to play these great Wii U games that they had dumped all this like investment in, and just making them available on the Switch. Part of it.
Yeah, well, I think that's the difference, right? Is like because the Wii U was, correct me if I'm wrong, that was like a commercial failure, right? So like, so it was kind of like these games were done an injustice by the Wii U. So look, we're doing it
exactly, and then they would put them on the Switch and they would sell millions.
There wasn't a lot of them.
There were a lot of them. I feel like there's there's like 20 games that I can think of.
There's that Mario game where he's a cat.
There's like 10 Mario games. There's a bunch of the Zelda HD games.
Yeah, the Mario Kart was that way too.
Yep, Mario. Yeah, literally Mario Kart for the
Mario
Switch
Kart
is
sure.
Mario Kart for the Wii U.
And Smash Brothers.
There's Donkey Kong. No, not Smash. Smash got a new game.
Well,
yeah, but I think there was one for the Wii U.
I thought there was a Smash one for the Wii U too.
I bought the Wii U for Smash Brothers, and then I was like, "This sucks," and I sold it. And that was it.
No, there was a bunch of games I don't even know. Like I feel like people talk about Xenoblade Chronicles. I've never played that. I don't even know what it is, but I know that had like an HD port. Anyways, the whole concept of an HD port I don't think that counts.
Oh, does it not?
I'm talking about like Nintendo games. Like Nintendo games being brought up
like
and made available, right? And the value here is that allegedly...
I almost want to look it up.
Look it up.
Because I
almost
think that Zelda, it came out later for the Wii U, and it launched with the Switch, if I remember correctly. It makes absolutely no sense.
Look up Nintendo games. Look up Wii U games that were ported to the Switch, because that's what I'm talking about. And I think what I'm excited for is that allegedly the Switch 2 is going to be powerful enough, in my mind, to justify these ports. I think the visual performance, the visuals and the gameplay performance, the power of the Wii U, to the Switch is not really that big of a jump, and I feel like those ports were really made just to make those games available. But the fact that allegedly the Switch 2 is going to be so powerful, like a PlayStation 4, people say PlayStation 5. I have no idea. I don't even know what the specs are. But like I understand that that's not 720p. So I'm looking forward to the Switch 2 console. That would justify bringing all these games to the Switch 2. But
yeah,
what are you seeing?
We shouldn't harp on it too much because
I'm gonna move on. But what are you seeing, Saul?
I'm looking, but I'm not seeing much. It's hard to just find something. I mean, the Super Mario Brothers U was like the biggest one that.
Oh yeah, there was that one too. There's also
that's the one you were talking about. Yeah, where he's a cat. That's the same one.
Wait, is it?
Yep, same one.
No, there's another one too. There's one because they did like a DLC for it that's only for the Switch. And it's like Bowser's Fury or something. Oh,
yeah,
Pokken
All right,
dude.
Listen,
we're Pokemon YouTubers and we forgot about Pokken.
Yeah,
well,
Pokken.
We didn't play it, so.
Pokemon, yeah. Mario Kart 8, Legend of Zelda, Pokken Tournament DX,
Lego City Undercover. I was
Rayman Legends. Let's see, Bayonetta 2, Captain Toad Treasure Tracker, Donkey Kong Country, Hyrule Warriors. I'm skipping all of the random ones like Pinball Arcade, but
Super Mario Brothers U.
Breath of the Wild did launch with
Pikmin 3 Deluxe.
That was the one I was thinking about. Super Mario 3D World.
That's there as well. Yep. Yeah, you got all the Legos games.
I'm not gonna lie. I see Legend of Zelda Breath of the Wild, Legend of Zelda Twilight Princess HD, Pokken Tournament. That's about it.
Yeah, there's plenty. There's plenty.
Super Mario Maker.
They put Wii Party on the Nintendo Switch?
Apparently. I've never played it. All right.
I'm getting it.
The next thing is that ILCA, ILCA, the developers of Brilliant Diamond and Shining Pearl, that chibi game.
Ooh.
Now, okay, it says ILCA, now Pokemon Works.
That's wrong. That's factually incorrect.
Wrong. Is developing a remake of Pokemon Black and White. This is something that I could have written. This is ridiculous here.
But you know what, though? It's incorrect, though, too, because ILCA is not now Pokemon Works.
Yeah,
Pokemon
that's why I would have written
it. It's a collaborative company between ILCA and Game Freak.
This is something that just was not proofread.
It's like saying, you know, like SoulSilverArt, now Hidden Power. No, Soul is not now Hidden Power. Soul is a part of Hidden Power. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Like SoulSilverArt is not erased for Hidden
Arceus.
Power. Well, more importantly, this is like implying that ILCA is erased. Like, there's no longer ILCA. It's now just Pokemon Works.
All right. It was originally, I'm with you, man. It was originally slated for release on the first Switch in 2024, but the project has since shifted to Switch 2 with no real release date. This is literally just sounding like information Soul has gathered at some point in the last year.
That's how I feel all of these are.
Yeah, this is just like a regurgitation of something that we did on our podcast on the main channel at some point, which you should follow that. If you don't follow our weekly Pokemon podcast, we talk about news, rumors, lore. We do deep dives, analysis of the video games. Check that out. What were you going to say, Lumi?
I don't think it was ever planned for the Switch. I think it was always planned for the Switch 2, and the Switch 2 got delayed.
All right. What's next?
Next, we've got the Pokemon Company is taking fan criticism of their recent games very seriously and is making significant internal changes. What they've achieved with Legends ZA is impressive and only a glimpse of what's to come. I'm eager to see how the public reacts. Legends ZA will have an important novelty regarding its localization. Again, what does that mean? Interesting. Very vague.
Is that like saying, like, you know, they're going to give, like, because there's been this big push, I don't want to get this wrong, but I think people have been pushing for, they have Portuguese as an option, but people have been wanting for them to do Brazilian Portuguese because that's a little bit different from Portugal Portuguese. Ooh. So maybe like they're finally doing that or something like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah, possibly.
Like kind of like how they made a big deal about, I think it was Sun and Moon now adding like
I think it was
Chinese, like two different
Mandarin?
Chinese, like traditional, and yeah,
I think they added Mandarin,
something like that. But you know, and so maybe that's what they're saying is like, oh, you know, they're actually going to be adding another language or whatever.
I'd be down.
I want to say this
Latin.
about Legends ZA. I think people that make these things that say like, oh, it's going to be amazing and stuff, they give people a bad They give people the wrong expectations. I'm not saying that Legends EA isn't going to be amazing, but I'm not like expecting it to be like the most groundbreaking game ever.
But like, yeah, I mean, yes, I see. I hear what you're saying.
It's bad practice to do that.
Sure, okay.
Agree that it's bad to get your hopes up. I will say though,
I think this
Legends Arceus I thought was like groundbreaking.
And all of the criticism
being groundbreaking.
I'm totally with you, man. I think for all the criticisms of Legends Arceus, they still were kind of just like preferences. I go back and I play that game, and even though you can say that game's muddy, it still has a clear art direction. I still think it's gorgeous. The setting, the sound direction of that game is beautiful. The gameplay loop is incredible. It's addictive. I don't know whether
Can we just do something for a moment here?
Yeah.
Everybody close your eyes, all right? Close your eyes. Now, here's what you're doing. So you're not closing your eyes.
So close your eyes.
Okay, thank you. All right. So we're right now, we're gliding on Hisuian Braviary, and then you just hear,
oh, the shiny! We got a shiny! We got a shiny!
That was pretty good.
You know, that's just the best.
Oh, dude! And what is it gonna be? It's a Wurmple.
That comes from somebody who doesn't even like shinies. I mean, Lumi.
I don't like shinies, and I don't care. Like, okay, I don't dislike shinies, but I don't care about shinies. I'm not a shiny hunter. But that is like just a moment. That's a core memory, you know?
Dude, I love a good core memory. All right, moving on to another bullet point of this rumor is Pokemon games will continue to lack voice acting, and I've heard TPCI is hesitant to include it due to concerns over potential massive leaks, though no final decisions have been made. That feels kind of fishy.
That feels like acting.
You say you don't need it, but I think it would be nice.
Actually, I don't want. Look, and maybe it wouldn't be because video games are different from the shows, like handled by totally different people and all. But if the dubbing of the Japanese Pokemon anime is like the English dub of it is anything to look at, I want voice acting very far away from Pokemon because the voice acting in the modern Pokemon anime is hot garbage.
Yeah, maybe that's fair.
I've heard it is a Fire Terra type Garbodor.
And I've heard the voice acting on Pokemon Masters, and it ain't great. It can kind of make you
that can be very hit or miss.
I don't know though. It's funny though because I played Pokemon Sword, and I feel like the voice acting actually can create a lot of like depth. I feel like it can,
and that's the thing though. It's like it can be so good for a game, but if it's done wrong, it will hurt a game.
Sure, so it's kind of a risk. I've been playing. I've been replaying Ultra Moon, and here's the thing. Outside of the Pokemon space, I'm really not minding any of these cutscenes that people have like infamously complained about. I think this game's like really charming, but beyond that, when there are cutscenes and there are people talking, I do think voice acting would only enhance those scenes because then
if it's really good, then yes, but if it's not, then no.
I feel like the voice acting got clowned on in Tears of the Kingdom a little bit, but really it didn't bother me until I went online and saw people reviewing it. I felt like it was like, I guess
sometimes it's just
the
too
British
much.
Accents sound fake. Yeah. In Tears of the Kingdom, like that. Yeah, maybe it's bad acting.
What's all this, then?
Link,
this is my fake English accent from that I used to do in high school theater.
Exactly.
Yeah, and it's like, why did you hire Dusty to play Zelda? Get literally anyone else. All right, let's keep going. There's another small surprise related to Pokemon games, but I'll let you discover that on your own. See you in October. This is some BS.
There's nothing.
What is the
nothing
surprise?
Really in here that says like this is fake, other than it's a 4chan post.
Yeah.
Like there's nothing that's like shakes you to your core.
Yeah.
And I hate when people do this. Like when they're pretending that like they're taking a risk, right? Like right now, I'm risking my job by sharing this information with you. But in every area that you care about, I'm going to hint that I know what you're wanting to know, but I'm not going to tell you. It's all a ploy so that people will see, oh, the Switch 2 get revealed on October 10th, and then say, oh, this leak was real.
Yeah.
You know, when it's like, it's so obvious. There's a surprise, but I can't tell you about
tell me.
Guys, I have...
That's why I'm reading.
Masuda just called me, And Gen 10's gonna have something cool, but I can't tell you it.
Yeah. When is it gonna come out? I can't tell you. What are the starters? Can't tell you.
But Gen 10 is gonna have.
Who'd you talk to? Can't tell you.
Yeah, right. I mean,
what game are we playing? Can't tell you. Yeah, literally.
Hashtag straight Gerber.
Straight Gerber. That's gonna be a shirt. Straight Gerber with a Garboder.
Oh no, not Garboder. Something else.
No, straight Gerber with a
Trubbish. Trubbish is cute. No, I like Trubbish. Bro,
I thought Toxel as well.
It's the most baby Pokemon. It's gotta.
Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Yeah,
valid.
See you in October.
See you guys in October. Hey, before you leave,
there's another rumor that we were doing. I don't know if you're doing two.
We're doing two different videos.
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
But check this out. We got brand new art. This is Halloween merch. It's called, the line is called Dream Eater. This is to celebrate Halloween, to celebrate the October season. We've got this shirt, Dream Eater, comes in 3 different colorways. We got green, we got purple, we got orange, and the twist is the design that you get on the front is gonna vary. You'll get, the green is a Mimikyu, the purple is a Haunter, and the orange is a Rotom. Check this out. Here, let's get a little bit more of a close-up. This shirt's gonna be, this design's gonna be available as a hoodie. It's gonna be available as a ball cap, as a t-shirt. I think we're gonna do stickers too, and we also got this like really cool design for these little tote bags if you want to actually take these for trick-or-treating.
Dude, yes.
Go check this out. Link will be in the description for our website, shop.hiddenpowerpodcast.com. We'll see you guys very soon. Let us know if you think this rumor is real or not. We'll see you.
And we'll see you all on October 10th, or maybe another time. It's
yeah, but I can't tell you.